Okay guys, so here I'm just going to go through very roughly how you'll go about exporting your animations when you've got them done. So you can see here I've got my triple bounce going here. And what I'm going to want to do is export it, which is just File, Export. Now, before I export it, I may want to check over my document properties, just to make sure that I'm on a 24 FPS, that I'm at a good stage size, so it's not going to lose any quality. And then the other thing I'm going to want to do is make sure that I don't have huge gaps here at the end. It can get pretty disorganized in these files sometimes, if you haven't been sort of keeping things clean. So you can see here I've got a huge amount of space where actually nothing's going on. So I'm just going to go hold shift, select multiple frames, right click, and go remove frames. And I'm going to do that here on my line and on other things too, just so when I export it I don't have a huge amount of space at the end. Okay, let's check it. Nice, okay, cool. So, let's go about exporting this now. So, if we go to File, and we go to Export, we've got Export Image here, which will just export a singular image. We've got Export Movie, which will export a sequence of images that you'll have to put together in another program. Export Video and Media, which will export video and media, but it will go through Adobe Media Encoder, which you guys might not have on the computers you're working on. I think if you're working in college and exporting it there, you'll be able to export it as an MP4, but it's a little bit more complicated. We'll probably look at that when we go to exporting your final animations at the end of the unit. We've also got Export Animated GIF, which I think is the easiest way to kind of go about this right now. So, you export. It'll come out like this. It'd be kind of hard to see the image because it's quite huge, but that's what you want. So this is all fine. Colors are alright. GIFs kind of lose quality a little bit if you've got a lot of colors going on, but we haven't got a lot of colors. We're not even close to hitting the 256 limit here, so that's fine. So now I'm just gonna go save, and then I'm just gonna save it in a place I'll remember. I've got a folder called Adobe Animate Export. So I'm just going to call it Bouncing or Export Tutorial. But feel free to name it anything that you'll remember what it is. So, okay, save. Now, if I look in my folder, so here it is. I can open it. We'll use photos. And there we go. I can see my animation play out. And also, you know, it's a lot easier than having to open the flash file to view it. So yeah, if you want to attach it to the assignments like this, in GIF form, that's great. I'll also accept flash files. In fact, if you want to put both up, that's great, because I can then have a look through and see what your file looks like. But yeah, that's the best way of being able to export it quite quickly. Alright, thanks guys.